Welcome back, everyone, to the sixth and final match of day 2 of the USCA Invitational. The Pacers of USCA looking to wrap things up on a winning note. They got a win earlier today against Francis Marion, avenging their day 1 loss. And now they look to close out with a win against North Greenville, and at least for now, they will not do it on the first point. That goes to North Greenville. Sydney Hogan, Anna Kate Loftus, Anna Summer, Allie Bishop, Lexi Rogers, and Kira Bostic on the floor. As Loftus gets the credit for the kill there. That's on net violation. Samantha Ball, Allison Ball, Macy Gentry, Haley Freeman, Anna Fidelki, and Peyton Taylor, the 6 on the floor for the Trailblazers. That ball, a kill for Lexi Rogers. It'll be Anna Kate Loftus to serve. It's been a winning day for the Pacers so far. Women's soccer getting the win over Mount Olive on the road. Meanwhile, the men's soccer team picking up a 3-0 win over Barton College across the street at the Pacer Pit. And of course, the Pacer volleyball team getting a win earlier today against Francis Marion, and they look to do the same here against North Greenville. It's a tie set for now, 2-2. Sydney Hogan, the set. It's Allie Bishop. Bishop gets the kill.
Kill number 22, Allie Bishop. Point Pacers.
Anna Summer with an opportunity here. She'll serve. Her serve away. Freeman is there. The set. Allison Ball. Sent over by Funderburk. Lexi Rogers is there. Sydney Hogan sets. And the kill for Allie Bishop. Whistle blown. It's Summer to serve. Freeman is there. Set across for Taylor. Taylor gets it over, but so does Rogers, only it goes out.
The ball is out. Point Trailblazers.
That'll be Freeman to serve now. 4-3 to start us off. Freeman serve into the net and down. Service error.
Pacers are number 6 and number 18. Madison Fox, Colby Buzanek.
Serve there, or attack there from Taylor. Blocked, but Burt. The set from Fox. Rogers. And there's Fox. Quick little campfire kill attempt. No good. Whistle. And ball's down.
Kill to number 6, Madison Fox. Point Pacers.
And that one finds the floor. 6-4 now.
Field goal number 22, Peyton Taylor, Point Trail Blazers.
It'll be Taylor to serve. Set. And Avery Pearson with a big time attack and kill. Rogers will serve now. Serve away. Clemens is there. Crimmins, excuse me. And a whistle. 8-4 now.
The ball is down and point to the Pacers on 4 hits.
That was 4 hits was the call there. It'll be Rogers' serve again. The set. Attack from Funderburg. Gets through Loftus.
Field goal number 23, Reagan Funderburg.
Serve away. Rogers is there. Fox sets. It's Duzenak. And Duzenak gets it through for the kill. That brings on Gentry.
At the service line.
And that's a kill. Nine 6 the score. The kill from Samantha Ball. Rogers received it. It was way up in the air and easy pickings for Anna Fidelki.
Anna Fidelki, Point Trail Blazers. Samantha Ball at the service line.
That serve goes long.
The serve was out. Point Pacers.
Point Pacers. It's 10-7 now.
Pacers, the tandem of number 11, Sydney Hogan, and number 22, Ellie Bishop.
Bishop will serve. Received by Gentry. Bostic in the air. Taylor is there. Allison Ball sets. That one's way high. Taylor is there. Allison Ball sets. Fidelki attacks. Loftus saves it. Set for Summer, and Anna Summer gets the kill.
The kill is number 8, Anna Summer. Point Pacers.
11-7 now in favor of the Pacers. Gentry is there. And a whistle. Point to the Pacers.
Net violation.
On the net violation. And a timeout taken by the Trailblazers. USCA on top 12-7 here in the final game of the USCA Invitational.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Phillips had to step away. He had to do a thing. So I'll be taking over for the remainder of this match. Marcus Johnson here. Thank you for joining us. The final match of this weekend volleyball tournament. USC Aiken leading North Greenville 12-7 here in the first set. Serve comes on in. North Greenville working it around in their own end. Comes over, Lexi Rogers getting the dig. Quick setup. Here's the attack from Anna Summer. Dug out in the back row by Samantha Ball. Attack comes in. Lexi Rogers is there. Hogan with the set. Here's the attack. Good reception on the North Greenville end. Tipped on over. Anna Summer is there, but they're going to blow the play dead on the ball handling error. Sydney Hogan to the line. Floats her serve in. Clean reception. Set for the attack of Anna Fidelke, and she finds an opening for the kill. Allison Ball will serve it for the Trailblazers. Serve goes in to Bostic. Hogan sets it on up. Tough dig, but it's going to be sent back over. Pacers will have to work it around. Diving dig by Bostic. Set for Summer. And Anna Summer just burying it in the back row. Anna Kate Loftus will serve it up for the Pacers. 6-point edge for the home squad and make that a 5-point edge as Loftus puts it into her own net. Service to Rogers. Hogan with a short set, pushed on over into the corner. Allie Bishop with some good ball placement there. Gets the point back to the Pacers side. Anna Summer serving. Clean reception by Freeman. Faked out the attack, and the entire play just unraveled. And Allie Bishop is actually going to get credited for a block on the play. Summer with another serve, received by Crimmins. Quick set, attack from Funderburg. Another attack from Funderburg, and it's going to drop down on her own side. Bishop again picking up the stuff. A solo block for Allie Bishop. Pacers now lead 17-9. Clean reception on serve. Set up from Allison Ball. Attack from Freeman finds an opening for the kill. Sydney Hogan made a diving play for the ball but couldn't catch up in time. Haley Freeman serving. And she serves into her own net, gifting the Pacers the point. Madison Fox and Chloe Duzenak will return to the floor for USCA. Fox at the line serving. Worked around in the Trailblazer end. Samantha Ball can't quite pull the trigger. Pacers pick up the point. Chloe Duzenak credited with the block on the play. Little floater serve. Good reception. Set up here on the near side. Attack from Taylor. Worked around by the Pacers. Set for Duzenak. Through the block. Diving dig by Allison Ball. Keeps the play alive. Fox will set it up Far side attack hits the line. Chloe Duzenak placed that one perfectly. And that's going to draw a timeout from the Crusader bench. Pacers with a commanding 20-10 lead over North Greenville. We'll take a break. Be right back. We'll get right back to it. Pacers up by 10 points over North Greenville. Madison Fox continuing at the service line. Received by Crimmins. Set near side. Taylor tips it over the block and gets it down for the kill. Trailblazers striking first out of the timeout. Set on up. Attack coming on in from Pearson. Tough handle, and Avery Pearson will get the kill. Pacers will send Lexi Rogers to the line now. Back in front by double digits and make that 9 as Rogers' serve goes out. North Greenville will take the point. Serve is played by Bostic. Set for Pearson. Hard attack. And the officials are going to say that went out unaided, so it'll be a point for the Trailblazers once again. First attack errors of the match for the Pacers. They had been perfect up to that point. And they get right back on track. Anna Kate Loftus knocking it off the block for a kill. Bostic. Serve was short. And it's a point for North Greenville. Samantha Ball to the line to serve for the ladies in red. Floats her serve into Rogers. Fox sets it up on the far side. Tipped over the block. Oh, almost getting the hand under it. Actually, it's a good thing she didn't get her hand under it. Macy Gentry, by missing that, the ball went out. Well, the point belongs to the Trailblazers. Ball serve. It is going to be a service ace. She went right at her counterpart and picks up an ace for her effort. North Greenville back within 6 now. Going on a little bit of a run here. Hard serve, Rogers plays it. Fox will set it on up. Attack from Rogers. And that's going to be a kill. Going hard into the scoring table was Haley Freeman, and we only hope she's okay. She went in there full steam. really just hope that just had the wind knocked out of her, she's going to step on off. You got to love the effort, though, not giving up on that point, sacrificing the body for the game, and hey, you could hear that. The Pacers get the point on the play. It's 23-16.
Substitutions are number 12, Ellie Smith. Number 11, Sydney Hogan. Number 22, Allie Bishop.
Sydney Hogan will go to the line to serve for the Pacers. Hogan serve, cleanly received. Set on up far side for Smith. Pacers will work it around in their own end. Hogan setting it up for Bishop. Kept alive, Trailblazers. And they're going to blow it dead. One too many touches on the Trailblazers side. Despite the good effort, Pacers come away with the point, and we're at set point, 24-16. Good moving on the serve. Allison Ball will set it up, and that one is smoked. Going across the court and getting the kill, Anna Fidelki. That'll be Allison Ball at the line. Serve is to Loftus. Hogan with the set, back for Loftus. Goes for the tip, runs into the block, and pinballs, and Rogers is going to keep the play going. Trailblazers setting up the attack. Another tip. Loftus is there. Hogan with the bump set. Rogers comes forward, taps it on over. Diving dig by Taylor. Set up for Smith, and Smith's attack goes down the line for the kill. North Greenville not out of it yet. 24-18, still set point. Loftus receives. Hogan will set. Here's the attack from Summer. Off the block. Dug out. Back to the Pacers side. They'll work the free ball. Set up for Summer again. And Anna Summer with a bullet into the back row right at Samantha Ball. Picks up the kill to secure the set. 25-18. The teams will swap sides. We're going to take a short break. Be right back with the second set. Pacers up 1-0. And we're back with the second set about to get underway. Let's take a look at some of those numbers from the first set. Pacers playing almost a perfect set in terms of attacks. They had 16 kills on 29 swings, only 2 errors. Good for a .483 hitting percentage as a team. Allie Bishop led the way with 4 kills on 5 swings for an .800 hitting percentage. Anna Summer following suit, 3 of 5 for a .600. And Anna Kate Loftus right behind her with the worst hitting percentage of the team, a two hit kills on 6 swings for a measly .333. And if that's the lowest your hitting percentage is, that's a good set. On the other side of things, the leading the wave in kills is Anna Fidelke with 4, having a really good match herself, 4 for 7 for a .571 hitting percentage. Following suit is going to be Peyton Taylor. She has 3 kills on 10 swings with a couple of errors. Again, Pacers taking the first set 25-18, looking to pick up a win here in set number 2 as North Greenville serves it on up with Allison Ball. Ball served to Rogers, and a service ace. Good way to start off the set if you're the Trailblazers. Set on up for Bishop. Her attack is dug out in the back row. Quick set, attack. Hogan right there to meet it, and it's going to bounce off the net. Summer can't play it. That'll be another point for North Greenville. Into Rogers. Hogan sets it up for Loftus. Anna Kate Loftus through the block. It'll be dug by Allison Ball. Set up far side. Over the block. Getting it is Bostic. Again, set for Loftus. And Anna Kate Loftus going right at the block for the kill. Now Anna Kate Loftus serving. Serve is received by Taylor. Set on high for Taylor. Runs into the block. It is stuffed. Allie Bishop and Anna Summer. Not the set at 2. Loftus. A little too early break on the serve as it goes into the net. North Greenville takes over. Eleanor Crimmins will serve it up. Loftus receives. Hogan with the set. Summer on the attack. Anna Summer challenging Eleanor Crimmins and coming away the victor. Pearson back out on the floor for the Pacers as Anna Summer goes back to serve. Good serve from Summer. Tough handle. Allison Ball sets it. Attack runs through the block. Hogan tried to make a play on it, but did not have a chance. Give the kill to Peyton Taylor. Serve from Ellie Smith goes right into the net. The Pacers gift wrap to the point. And that'll knock the set up again at 4. Fox and Duzenak back on the floor. Fox will serve. Fox's serve is into Crimmins. Set on up by Allison Ball. Attack tapped over the blockers. Duzenak is there. Fox will set it for Rogers. Rogers attack dug up by Crimmins. Plenty of time to bring that back in play, and Samantha Ball will send it over. Loftus sets. Fox sets. Attack from Pearson. Onto the near side. Attack from Samantha Ball, and Samantha Ball finds an opening in the back row for a kill. Peyton Taylor on serve. Rogers receives. Fox with the set. Going back to Rogers. Pushes it on over. Taylor is there. Attack from Samantha Ball. Dug in the back row by Loftus. Great job to keep that alive. Rogers sends it on in. Sent back on over. Pacers working with a free ball. Attack here from Duzenak. Chloe Duzenak looking for the corner. Did she find it? No, she did not. Officials say it was just out. That ball just barely missed kissing the corner. Well, Taylor will serve again. Loftus. Tougher handle, and it's going to end up in. North Greenville thought the ball was going to land out, so a bad reception turns into a point as Anna-Kate Loftus picks up the kill. Rogers' serve will be played by Smith. Into the block. Pearson tried to recover, and Duzenak can't get the play off the block. Trailblazers retake the lead by 2. Serve goes right into the net. Reagan Funderburk couldn't get it over. Pacers take the point, back within 1. It'll be Kira Bostic serving for USCA. Going to the far side on serve, runs into the block. They're going to blow the play dead. Net violation, I believe, is the call. Oh, no, foot over the line is the call. Bostic will serve it up again. Good set at the net, over the block. There's Rogers to meet it. Fox will set for Summer, and Anna Summer going right down the middle through the block for the kill. Macy Gentry tried to make a play on it, but it was too low and way too fast. Pacers out in front now, 8-7. Bostic serve. Into the back row, coming back to play it is Allison Ball. Attack from Samantha Ball. Pacers work it around in their end. Anna-Kate Loftus pushes it on over. Diving dig, sets at the net. Loftus gets a play on it. Fox setting for Duzenak. Duzenak, ooh, that might have gone out, but it's going to be played. Gentry, high set for Samantha Ball. Comes over, Duzenak plays it. A little bit of pinball action there, but neither Duzenak nor Bostic could get enough lift on the ball to keep it alive. Samantha Ball will get credit for the kill on the play, and assist from Gentry. Loftus receives. Fox with the set. Rogers up the middle on the attack, and Lexi Rogers will pick up the kill. Sydney Hogan will come back to the floor to serve, as does Allie Bishop. Hogan's serve goes to Gentry. Set on up, attack from Smith. Bostic gives it a bump. Attack from Loftus. Good dig there by Taylor. Pacers get it back in there, and Summer on the attack, runs into the block, and they're going to blow it dead. I think Summer might have made contact with the net. No, they're just going to say one too many hits. Ball never got over the net. Coach Cox looking for an explanation, arguing his case. Serving to Rogers, and Hogan can't get there to recover. It'll be a service ace. Allison Ball picking up the ace, gets North Greenville back in front, 10-9. Tough handle for Anna-Kate Loftus, and it's back-to-back service aces for Allison Ball. North Greenville pulling ahead by 2 halfway through the second set. Rogers again receives. Hogan with some time sets it up. Rogers attack deep in her own end, and that's going to soar through the back end. Another point for North Greenville. Trailblazers on a bit of a run here. Serve is into Bostic. Hogan goes over to set it. Anna-Kate Loftus on the attack will be dug up by Gentry. Attack coming in from Smith. That runs into the defense and down. Elise Smith picking up the kill. And Coach Glenn Cox calling a timeout as the Pacers seem a little out of sorts. North Greenville taking full advantage of it. They lead 13-9. The timeout comes to a close. Pacers find themselves in a bit of a hole here. North Greenville up by 4. Hogan will set this. Summer on the attack, and Anna Summer powers through the block for the kill. Pacers striking first out of the timeout. Loftus at the line to serve. Serve will be received by Samantha Ball. Allison Ball comes over to play it. Tapped on in by Taylor. Pacers work it around. Lexi Rogers waits, fires off an attack. Samantha Ball is there. Allison Ball with the setup. Attack from Taylor, back to the Pacer end. Hogan setting for Rogers. Rogers gets the kill as she puts it down cross court. Sixth kill of the match for Lexi Rogers. Serve from Loftus. Set up from Ball, attack into the block, kept alive though. Samantha Ball brings it back in, and they're just gonna send it over with a bump. Annika Loftus having to make a dive on that. Allie Bishop sending it on over. Allison Ball with the setup, attack here from Smith, back to the Trailblazer end. Runs into the block, Rogers plays it, Hogan sets, attack from Summers, another block. Pacers corral it for Rogers. Over top of the block, still alive. Good pancake there from Allison Ball. And it'll get a bump on over. Loftus starting the play. Hogan sets, Summers attacks. And Anna Summer with the finesse to get the kill. Loftus, some spin on the serve. Worked around by the Trailblazers. Near side, it's Taylor. And Taylor sent that one out by a good 5 feet. Trying to beat out the block and went a little too high. Play will be received by Crimmins. Set up on the far side, it's Fidelki, and Anna Fidelki manages to get it into the corner. Skirted off a defender. And that's all North Greenville needed to retake the lead, 14-13. Crimmins on serve. Loftus receives. Hogan will set for Rogers, goes for the tip. Trailblazers will work it in their end. Crimmins with the setup, attack from Smith. Hogan comes over to play it. Bostic will set for Bishop. Allie Bishop firing it down for a kill. Anna Summer back to the line to serve, all knotted up at 14. Summer's serve, played by Crimmins. Allison Ball will set it up for Taylor. Over top of the block, Hogan meets it. Rogers is going to have to bump this over. Free play here for the Trailblazers. Jump ball at the net, tip back on in. Crimmins played it, Ball sets it. Attack from Samantha Ball. Back to the Pacers side. Bishop's attack dug out cleanly, sent over quickly. Hogan was ready for it. Summers will set for Rogers now. Rogers pushing, looking for the corner. It's met, though, by Samantha Ball. Attack again from Smith. Summers gets a hand on it. Loftus keeps it alive, and Lexi Rogers rolls it over the top of the net. Oh, it almost went down, but it's kept alive. Hogan sets it up for Bishop. Bishop, it pinballs, kept up. Can they send it over? Yes, they can. Another free ball for the Pacers. Hogan setting, Bishop attacking. Crimmins keeps it going, and Crimmins can't get it to go over the net. A heck of a point goes the Pacer way. I thought that play ended a good 60 seconds before it actually did. But either way, Pacers take the point and take the lead 15-14. Hard serve from Summers. Now it's the ball tipped on over. Hogan gets out to play it. Ooh! And Rogers and Summers pulled up to avoid colliding, and that allowed the ball to hit the floor. A point for North Greenville. High toss serve from Smith. Good movement. Loftus got under it. Here's the attack from Rogers off the block. Crimmins gets a play on it, and not enough lift as it goes into the net and down. Lexi Rogers gets the kill. Pacers take the point. So Madison Fox back at the line serving. Good serve from Fox, received by Taylor. Taylor on the attack again. Fox will give this a bump set for Rogers. Rogers looking for the corner, a little too much spin on it as it curled out. And the Trailblazers and Pacers trading blows here past the halfway mark of the second set. The serve to Rogers. Fox setting it up. Loftus puts the ball into her own net, and North Greenville's out in front now. Peyton Taylor serving. Right back to Loftus. Fox will set it on up. Duzenak on the attack. Chloe Duzenak picking up the kill. It'll be Lexi Rogers serving. Trailblazers setting it on up. Here comes the attack from Funderburk, and Funderburk's attack goes out past the corner. Another point for USC Aiken. Pacers back out in front. Little floater. Worked around by the Trailblazers. Set for Samantha Ball. Diving dig by Bostic. Here's the attack from Loftus. She gets it over. I think she almost misplayed that on the swing. Went off the heel of her hand, but she got it over and got it in, catching the Trailblazers asleep. Another floater serve. Played by the Trailblazers. Back to the Pacer end. Duzenak gives it a swing. Crimmins gets a one-handed dig on it. Up into the air for Samantha Ball. Rogers will play that on a dig. Duzenak on the attack. Cleanly dug out by Taylor. Short set, attack. Bostic got a hand under that one. Fox looking for the back corner, not going to find it. Trailblazers sending it over. A snipe on a short set. And Reagan Funderburk picking up the kill for her efforts. Funderburk will go to the line to serve. Serves it to Rogers. Fox setting it for Loftus. Loftus attack will be dug by Smith. Brought back in by Funderburk and sent over by Taylor. Pacers setting up the attack. Fox to Rogers. Rogers attack. Nice dig by Smith. Brought back into play, and Smith will send it on over. Fox with the setup again. Duzenak looking for the corner and finding it. Chloe Duzenak with some good placement to pick up the kill. Bostic on serve. Allison Ball set it on up into the block, kept alive though, tipped on over. Bostic is there. Set for Loftus. Loftus attacking the back row, and they're going to blow it dead. Net violation is the call on the floor. Well, Anna Kate Loftus will get a kill for her effort. Bostic, fast, low serve. Set up far side. The attack picked up by Summers. Attack from Rogers this time. Nice dig by Taylor. Allison Ball will set for Samantha Ball, and Samantha Ball buries it in the back row for a kill.
Samantha Ball, Point Trailblazers.
At the service line will be Samantha Ball. 21-19 the score. Rogers will receive. Fox with the setup. Summer tips. Gets it over the block, but it's corralled. Gentry setup, attack, back into the block and down. Allison Ball getting the kill. 21-20, Pacer lead cut to 1. Low serve, Rogers. And that's dropped right back down. I believe it was Elise Smith. That is indeed the call. Elise Smith picking up the kill, and we are tied at 21. The serve to Rogers again. Fox with time to set it. Summer tips over the block. They're going to say the pancake got off. Pacers will play it again. Fox with a set for Duzenak. Duzenak looking for the corner. And she could not get it. Nobody touched it. Point goes to North Greenville. And the Trailblazers are out in front, 22-21. Pacers having trouble stopping this run. Loftus to Fox. Set up for Duzenak. Nicely dug up by Gentry. Set for Smith. Pacers work it in the back row. Fox to Anna Kate Loftus. And Anna Kate Loftus puts an end to the run. Sydney Hogan going to the line, serving it up for the Pacers. Ball receives. Allison Ball sets, attack. Pinballs off the defenders, and it's a point for the Trailblazers. Fidelke getting credited for the kill on the play. And a timeout called by the Pacer bench, 23-22. North Greenville with a 1-point lead over the Pacers late in the second set. Timeout comes to a close. North Greenville trying to close this one out, up 23-22, trying to knot the score at one set apiece. It'll be Allison Ball to serve. Loftus receives. Hogan with the set. Rogers on the attack. Nice dig by Allison Ball. Gentry sets it on up, gets over and drops in no man's land. Set point North Greenville. Samantha Ball picking up the kill, powering through the block. Floats the serve into Rogers. Hogan will set. Summer on the attack, and Anna Summer's attack was long. North Greenville takes the point and takes the set, 25-22. Now the teams will switch sides again. We are knotted up at one set apiece. Brand new volleyball match as we move into the third. And welcome back, folks. Third set about to get underway. Pacers and Trailblazers tied at one set apiece here in the final match of our weekend volleyball tournament here in Aiken, South Carolina. Well, the Pacers will get the ball to serve first. Sydney Hogan at the line. Hogan sends her serve on in. Ball to ball, attack, runs into the block. It's Samantha Ball, ooh, and that one is buried. Anna Summer going up and getting that one.
Anna Summer, point Pacers.
Hogan's serve. Worked around by the Trailblazers. Attack from Smith. Hogan picks it up. Bostic will set it on up for Bishop, and Allie Bishop gets it to go off the defender for the kill.
Allie Bishop, point Pacers.
Hogan on serve. Received by Gentry. Set across the net. Runs into the block. Kept alive, though. Allison Ball setting for Samantha Ball. Hogan right there to get the dig. Bostic setting it on up. Attack from USCA, and on the way back over, it's Rogers. Set up for Summer again, and Anna Summer powering through for the kill. Hogan serve. Played by Samantha Ball. Shoveled on over. Hogan got under it. Set on up here for Bailey Corrigan. Dug up by Elise Smith, and it's just going to get sent on over with a bump. Rogers starting the play. Hogan sets up. Anna Summer on the attack, and it's kept alive. Pacers set up again. Runs into the block on a tip. Worked around by the Trailblazers. Oh! And a wet spot on the floor costs the Trailblazers the play. For a moment there, I thought it was worse, but thankfully, it was just a slippery spot. Peyton Taylor getting down to play that one. Set across the net for Smith, and Smith rockets one home to put North Greenville on the board. Allison Ball to serve. Serve comes into Corrigan. Set back up for Corrigan, and big shot there from Bailey Corrigan. Going right at Allison Ball and picking up the kill. And now we'll see Bailey Corrigan head to the line. Hard serve. This one played by Gentry. Attack out through the back end. Did anybody touch it? No, they did not. Pacers get the point. Corrigan continuing at the line, up 6-1. That serve just a tad long. Chance that would have landed in if it had any break, but it looked more like a knuckleball going over. North Greenville taking over on serve. Eleanor Crimmins to the line. Rogers receives. Hogan with the set on the far side. Dug up by Crimmins. Set up for Smith, and Smith's attack just misses the line. Pacers get the point. Pearson back out onto the floor for USCA as Anna Summer heads to the line. Summer serves it on up. It's received by Smith. Attack from Taylor, and she can't get it to go through. Allie Bishop, a solo stuff. No, not a solo stuff. She was aided by Avery Pearson. Either way, that's a tough wall to break through. Both ladies over 6 foot tall. Summer floats her serve in. This one shanked back. Diving effort to keep the play alive, and it's sent over. Heck of an effort to keep the play going. Bishop sending it back on in. Samantha Ball to Allison Ball. Quick set, attack, and a stuff. Thunderbird couldn't get through the block either. It's again Bishop and Pearson teaming up to form the wall, and we get a timeout taken by North Greenville. Pacers up 8-2, 9-2. Scoreboard just changed. Early on here in the third set, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Timeout comes to a close. The team's back out onto the floor. Well, let's get back to the action. Pacers up by 7 here in set number 3. Anna Summer with the serve. Crimmins receives. Set up for Taylor. That one gets through. Diving effort to keep the play alive. Pacers are able to. Attack comes in off the hand of Peyton Taylor, and she buries it in front of Hogan. Pacers playing on their heels on that point, and eventually North Greenville put it away. Smith on serve. Hogan will set it. Attack from Corrigan, runs into the block. And they're going to say that one just went into the net. No block needed. A point for North Greenville. They're back within 5. Lee Smith on serve again. Corrigan there. Hogan with the setup. Attack on the far side and goes off the blockers and just out of a reach of Allison Ball. Bishop will get the kill. Pacers will get the point. And Pacers will make some changes as they bring in Cadence Livingston. Fox also back out onto the floor. Good movement on the serve. Crusaders setting it on up. It's going to just get bumped on over. Corrigan sets up for the Pacers. Fox with the set. Attack here from Livingston. Nice dig by Taylor. Far side, it's Samantha Ball. Runs into the block. Pinballs and is downed. One too many touches is the call. Serve in. Ooh, a tough reception. I'm really glad the camera angle couldn't catch that. I totally whiffed on that ball as it bounced towards me. Pacers take the point. We're going to take another timeout. 12-4 your score. Pacers up. And we come out of the timeout. Fox is at the line serving for USC Aiken. They lead North Greenville 12-4. Madison Fox serving it up. Lee Smith had some trouble with it. Taylor comes over to bail her out, and he'll just get bumped on over. Free play for the Pacers. Fox with the setup on the far side. Nice dig in the back row. Quick set, the attack. That short set and snipe from Funderburk working there as North Greenville picks up the point out of the break. It'll be Peyton Taylor serving. Corrigan receives. Fox with the setup. Pearson on the attack. That one runs into the blockers, and it's going to be just out of the reach of Corrigan as Fox got a hand on it to redirect. Pacer lead cut to 6 now. They're played by Rogers. Fox with the setup. Attack from Livingston up the middle. Worked around by the Trailblazers. Here's Taylor's attack. That runs into the blockers. Now the Pacers setting it up. Rogers tries to shovel it through the block. Can't do it. Backhand by Pearson. Quick attack. Ooh. Almost caught the Pacers asleep, but they're able to work it over to Livingston again, and that attack is just wide of the line. Cadence Livingston trying to go cross court, couldn't get it to land. And another point for the the Trailblazers. Going back in time there. And the ball is out. Bostic ducks out of the way at the last second, making the wise decision to pick up the point. Lexi Rogers on serve. It'll be Allison Ball setting it for Samantha Ball. Sent over and just out of the reach of a diving Bostic. Very well placed attack. Thunderberg, short serve. Rogers comes up to play it. Set here for Corrigan. Oh, and she just rocketed that one down at Peyton Taylor. Bostic on serve. Trailblazers working it, sending the attack on over. It's Rogers. Fox shovels it on over, but waiting for it was Gentry. Ball on the attack. Ball picks up the dig. Pacers work it in there, and Rogers on the attack. Rogers attack just long. What do the officials say? No. The officials say it was in. Pacers take the point. Lexi Rogers getting the kill on her effort. That was a very close play. It really could have gone either way, in or out. Set on the attack. That one long, and Pacers get the point. A little too much force behind the swing. And Fidelki trying to go back row there. Bostic, another low hard serve. Allison Ball sets for Samantha Ball. Oh, and Samantha Ball just smoked that one right down the middle, freezing the Pacer defense. It'll be Samantha Ball's turn to serve. Rogers to Fox. Up for Corrigan, and Corrigan runs into the block. Can't get it to go through. And again, they're just going to say attack error, no block needed. Pacer lead down to 6 now with Samantha Ball continuing at the line. Rogers to Fox. Corrigan pushes it for the corner. That one is met by Taylor. Set up for Smith. And Smith can't get it to get over. And that'll be another point for the Pacers. Hogan with the serve. Tough play by Gentry. Attack runs in the block. Gentry's there to keep it alive. This one will get tapped on over by Fidelki. Pacers work it. Hogan sets for Summer. Anna Summer knocks it off a defender for the kill. Hogan with her serve into Gentry. Hard attack, and that one's going to power through the block. Elise Smith, with some force behind the swing, picks up the point. They'll send Allison Ball to the line. Her serve on its way to Rogers. Hogan with the setup. Allie Bishop off the block and down. Allie Bishop picks up the kill. Corrigan on serve. Serves it to Samantha Ball. Allison Ball sets it on up, and it's just going to get bumped over for the Pacers to play. Hogan sets for Bishop. Oh! And another bullet from the far side of the floor. Allie Bishop burying that one for the kill. Corrigan continuing at the line. Played by Gentry. Set up for Taylor, and Taylor's attack is a good 5-6 feet past the line, and it's another point for USCA. 10-point lead for the home squad. Serve received by Gentry in the corner. Set on up for the far side. Attack from Taylor, and Taylor finds pay dirt for the kill. Eleanor Crimmins on serve for the ladies in red. Summer on the attack, runs into the block. Couple touches, they're going to send it on over. Corrigan, Hogan to Summer. And Anna Summer gets it through for a kill. Avery Pearson returning to the floor. Anna Summer to the line. 22-12, Pacers lead late in the third set. Crimmins receives. Allison Ball setting. Attack gets over, met by Rogers. Hogan with the setup. Attack, and that one, it either hit the blockers or hit the net. Either way, it was down, and the point belongs to North Greenville. And they're going to say it was a block by Smith and Funderburk. Elise Smith serving. Corrigan receives. Hogan with the setup. Rogers, backhanded attack, picked up by Ball. Set up here on the near side for Taylor. Runs into the block. It's picked up by Hogan. Attack gets over by Corrigan, but she's going to miss the line just a bit wide to the right. Another point for North Greenville. Pacer lead cut to 8. And that serve is long. Point to the Pacers. Fox returning to the floor. Kira Bostic as well back out there. Bostic's serve played by Smith and tapped down. Lexi Rogers going up there and making the play. Set point Pacers 24-14. Good serve from Fox. Set up and miscommunication between Taylor and Funderburk closes out the set. 25-14, Pacers pick up the win, and they're back out in front 2-1 as the teams switch sides. We'll take a short break and be right back with the fourth set. And welcome back, folks. The fourth set will get underway in just a moment. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. One number of note, USCA Aiken holding North Greenville to a negative hitting percentage, negative .031 in that set. Stat leaders for North Greenville, Samantha Ball and Anna Fidelki lead the way with 7 kills apiece. Fidelki hitting a very solid .353 in hitting percentage, picking up her 7 kills on 17 swings with only 1 error. The Pacers side of things, Allie Bishop having a monster of a game, 10 kills on 19 swings with only 1 error, a .474 hitting percentage. And Anna Summer leading the Pacers with 11 kills on her 20 swings with only a pair of errors and .450 hitting percentage. Anna Kate Loftus having a good match, 7 kills, .353 hitting percentage. And on the double-double list, Sydney Hogan with 22 assists and 13 digs. Double-double watch for North Greenville, though. Peyton Taylor is definitely one to be looking at right now. She's got 13 digs and 6 kills, while Allison Ball has 26 assists and 8 digs, so very likely she will be joining the double-double club tonight. The Trailblazers will start the serve. Allison Ball at the line. Serve comes into Rogers. It'll be Hogan with the setup for Summer. Anna Summer's attack dug on up by Allison Ball. Set high up for Samantha Ball. It runs into the block. Summer recovers. Hogan with the setup. Corrigan on the attack, and that one is stuffed right back. Haley Freeman getting credited with the block, as the Trailblazers strike first. Serve comes in to Corrigan. Set for Summer from Hogan. Summer plays it on the continue. Set high into the air. Corrigan on the attack. Bounces off a blocker, dug up by Samantha Ball. Allison Ball with the set. Into the block on the attack, right there to get it. Now it's Hogan to Bishop. Bishop's attack dug up by Ball. Up into the air for Smith, and Smith's attack is long. Pacers take the point. Corrigan going to the line to serve, just gets it on over. And this one's just going to get bumped on over to keep the play going. Hogan with the set for Summer, a short set. Ooh, and Anna Summer couldn't power through the defense. Fidelki and Smith getting credit for the block on that last play. It'll be Crimmins to serve. Rogers to Hogan. Back to Rogers. And Rogers, was it? Oh, they're going to say nobody touched it. It was too long, or it wasn't touched. And Coach Glenn Cox not happy with that call. He wanted that one. I don't blame him on that. That one really looked good. But in all fairness, I don't have the best angle on the floor here. Well, Coach Cox does not like the response he is given. We'll continue on with North Greenville leading 3-1. Hogan will set for Rogers. And again, Rogers' attack was long. That time it was clearly long. Another point for North Greenville. 4-1 run in these first 5 points for the visitors. Crimmins serves. It's a short serve, too short as it goes into the net. And a gift-wrapped point gets the Pacers back on the board. Well, Anna Summer will head to the line as it's her turn to serve. The serve comes in to Samantha Ball. Allison Ball goes over to play it. Tough angle. They're going to send it on over. Bishop starts it. Hogan sets it. Bishop on the attack off the block. Dug up by Samantha Ball. Allison Ball will set for Freeman. Pacers catch up to it, work it around. Rogers with a little pushover. Set up high in the air for Smith. Smith going to the back row. Corrigan meets it. Summer goes back to play it, keep it in play. Rogers just taps it over. Trailblazers work it in their own end. The short set didn't work. And the Pacers take the point. You have to wonder if Avery Pearson playing front row there made them think twice about the attack. 6'2" frame is not easy to get around. Summer serves again. Samantha Ball to Allison Ball. Up on the far side for Smith, and Smith can't get it through. Another point for the Pacers as she put it into her own net. All tied up at 4 apiece. Summers continues to serve. Short serve. Nice reception to get it up there. Now it's Samantha Ball to Hogan. Summer waits for it. Now the attack from Rogers, and Rogers puts it a bit too low into her own net. And there'll be another point for North Greenville. They're back in front, 5-4. Elise Smith serving. The high toss serve, Corrigan receives. Going back to play it, and sending it back over is Hogan. Set on up far side, over the block, and it went wide. Did anyone touch it? No, they did not. Point for USC Aiken. Cadence Livingston returning to the floor, as is Madison Fox. Here's the setup. Sent in. Nice grab by Bostic, trying to keep the play alive, but it's going to go around the wrong side of the antenna as Fox. Not a whole lot she could do there. Well, Haley Freeman goes to the line to serve it. Corrigan on the reception. Fox with the setup. Pearson on the attack. And Avery Pearson finds a way through the block. Oh, again, both sides trading blows early on in the 4th set. Rogers with serve. Played by Smith. Set up here for Samantha Ball. Ooh, and Samantha Ball smokes that one into the back row on the set from Allison Ball. That'll send Funderburk to the line. Funderburk served to Rogers. Fox comes over to play it. Set up, attack from Livingston is worked around by the Trailblazers. Tipped on over, coming up to play it is Fox, but nobody's there to pick it up on a second touch. And that will give North Greenville a 2-point edge. Service into Corrigan. Fox with the set. Pearson on the attack, and Avery Pearson goes up and slaps it down for a kill. Bostic on serve. And it's a service ace for the Pacer libero. Serve again from Bostic. This is a clean reception from Freeman. Allison Ball sets for Samantha Ball. Dug up by Fox. Bostic will set it up for Livingston. Livingston's attack gets over the block and is dug up by Freeman. Attack again from Samantha Ball, and it's going to hit the antenna. Point for USC Aiken. Bostic's nice hard serve, received by Freeman. Set up the middle. Ball tips it on over. Nice dig by Bostic. Rogers on the attack, and Rogers' attack is long. That'll be a point for the Crusaders. Almost got through the whole match without saying the full name. The Trailblazers. The momentary delay as they mop up the floor. 9-9 your score. Halfway through the set, Pacers leading 2-1. Trying to close out this tournament with a win. And we're ready to go. Samantha Ball at the line. Her serve goes to Corrigan. Fox on the setup. Corrigan on the attack. That one shanked high into the air, and that'll end up in the bleachers. Give the kill to number 7, Bailey Corrigan. Pacers take the point. Hogan and Bishop back out on the floor. Livingston and Fox taking a breather. Hogan on serve. Worked around by the Trailblazers. Set up the middle. Runs into the block, but is downed. Give the kill to Elise Smith. Allison Ball serving. Her serve gets over to Rogers. Hogan with the setup. Allie Bishop's attack. Bounces around a bit, sent on over, runs back into the block. Nice dig by Gentry. Samantha Ball setting it up. Off a hand, off 2 hands. It doesn't matter, it hit the antenna. Although a nice job there by Hogan, just in case they didn't get the call to make a play on that. Corrigan on service. Serves it to Freeman. Set from Allison Ball, back to Freeman, and Freeman bounces it through the defense for another kill. Eleanor Crimmins back out to serve. Serves to her counterpart in Bostic. Bishop's attack gets through the block. Crimmins is there. Quick set, attack, and it's going to drop in front of Corrigan. Reagan Funderburk. Funderburk credited with the kill on the play. 12-11. North Greenville back in front. Rogers on the reception. Hogan with the set. Summer on the attack. Samantha Ball is there. Allison Ball with the set. Back to Samantha Ball. And Samantha Ball's attack is long. Pacers take the point. Anna Summer sends her serve in to Samantha Ball. Allison Ball, quick set, attack, Corrigan ready for it. Hogan sets for Rogers. Rogers' attack runs into the defense, it bounces around. Ball keeping it in play, attack from Smith. Corrigan meets that one. Hogan with the setup, Rogers on the attack. Allison Ball there. Crimmins sets it up, attack gets through, but Summer gets the dig. Attack from Rogers. Crimmins makes a nice play on it, but stumbling on it was Haley Freeman as she tried to make a play. And the Pacers will take the point on the kill from Lexi Rogers. Short floater. North Greenville was ready for it. Attack on the far side, stuffed at the net. Pearson and Rogers form the wall. 2-point advantage for the Pacers halfway through the set. Another short floater, and they are going to blow the play dead. North Greenville caught out of rotation. So a free point, and Anna Summer credited with an ace on the play, and a timeout taken. Pacers lead it 15-12. Past the halfway mark of set number 4. We'll be back in just a bit. Timeout coming to a close. Pacers leading 15-12 over North Greenville, looking to close out this match here in 4 sets as they lead 2-1. Anna Summer continuing at the service line for the Pacers. Summer with the serve. Crimmins receives. Set up, off the block, coming up to play it is Corrigan. Hogan setting. Bishop on the attack. Runs into the block, but stays with it. Rogers on the attack, and Lexi Rogers into the back row for a kill. First point out of the break belongs to the home squad. Summer with serve. Short floater. Freeman was there for it. Set up onto the far side. Over the block and down in front of Anna Summer. Elise Smith halts the Pacer run and brings the ball back over to her side. And now Smith will go to the line to serve. Rogers on the reception. Hogan sets it for Pearson, and Avery Pearson bouncing it off the defense for another kill. Fox and Livingston back out onto the court for the Pacers. 4-point edge for the home squad. Hard, fast serve for Fox. Almost caught North Greenville asleep. Nice attack there by Samantha Ball, worked around by the Pacers. Corrigan on the attack, into the back row. Nice dig by Smith. Pacers working it in their own end. Fox to Pearson. Pearson goes for the tip, and Avery Pearson gets the kill. And another delay. Kira Bostic on cleanup duty. And a timeout taken anyway by North Greenville. Pacer lead is now 5. It's 18-13 here in set number 4. And welcome back, folks. 18-13 your score. Pacers leading after the timeout. Madison Fox will serve. Hard serve. Allison Ball. That one is stuffed at the net. Livingston and Pearson. Another short floater. Ooh, runs into the net. Fox just a little too little on that serve. Gives the point and the ball to North Greenville. Haley Freeman at the line for the Trailblazers. Serve goes to Corrigan. Bostic with the setup. Rogers on the attack, off the block, off the back row, and out. Kill for Lexi Rogers, point for the Pacers. Rogers with serve. In to Freeman. Set up onto the far side. Right there to get the dig is Livingston. Fox sets for Rogers up the middle, goes for the push. Worked around by the Trailblazers. It's Samantha Ball on the attack, and Ball's attack is long. Point going to the Pacers. Rogers sending it on in. And it's a service ace for Lexi Rogers. Fourth service ace of the night for the Pacers. As Rogers serves it up again. Allison Ball with the setup to Samantha Ball. Blocked at the net, kept alive though. Crimmins setting it high into the air, and it's going to be long. Another attack error from Samantha Ball gives the Pacers the point, 23-14. Received by Smith. Tapped at the net. Avery Pearson will take the credit. And the Pacers are at match point, 24-14. Rogers with the serve. Tough reception. And it's going to be on the wrong side of the antenna. Pacers get the win. 25-14 in the fourth set to win the match 3-1, winning the first, third, and fourth sets. The Pacers improving to 4-3 on the year as they win all but one of their matches here during the tournament. 3-1 here at home. The Pacers will return to action when they play Alabama Huntsville on September the 18th at 2 p.m. Thursday, September the 18th, for the PBC Gulf South crossover. They'll follow that matchup with a match against Mississippi College the next day. That's Friday at 5 p.m. And close it out with a matchup against former PBC school, now Gulf South school, Montevallo, on Saturday, September the 20th at 3 p.m. Well, thank you so much for joining us this weekend. I know it was a long one, but we saw a lot of great volleyball. I've been Marcus Johnson. You've been great. And we'll see you next time.